Alright, what's going on, everybody? We are live for the Roughnecks and the Stallions. I am on extremely late, so very sorry about that. Stallions up 6-0 with 6:27 to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 for the Roughnecks on the Stallion 29-yard line. Reed Sinnott in shotgun with the back line to his right. Sinnott woke to throw to the outside. That is caught for roughly a gain of 8 for the tackle made by Calvatizino. Ignore that. That's from my last UFL stream. Here is a 3rd and 1 for the Roughnecks. Their official line measurement, 3rd and about half a yard. Here's the handoff to Thompson. He's going to be close. Awfully close. Sorry, I think that was actually TJ Pleasure who got the carry. It is 4th down, just barely. 4th and 1. Let's see what the decision is here for the Roughnecks. .5:18 left in the first quarter. Let me pull up the comments so I can talk to you guys. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Line measurement is short by 38 inches. Thought he got a lot closer than that. The decision from the Roughnecks is going to be to go for it. 4th and 1. Let me pull up the comments. Hold on, this is taking a while. Also, just realized I didn't pull my mic closer, so I've been yelling at you guys. Quarterback sneak. Oh, I don't think he got it. Let's see. This is going to be awfully close. Did Sinnott get it? Let's see. This is going to be awfully close. I don't think he got it from just watching it live. Here's the view from over the top. Oh, yeah, he's short. What a stand for the Stallions. 3rd and short and 4th and short. Got a big stop both times. And they force a turnover on downs. With 4:56 to go in the first quarter. Alright. I'm just getting to the comments now. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Either is the poll who will win Stallions or Roughnecks. Do I remember you? Yes, I remember you. How's it going? It's going good. How about you? Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'll get to the comments. But the Stallions lead this one by a score of 6-0 after they took the opening kickoff and scored a touchdown. 10 plays, 72 yards. Ricky Person with a 6-yard touchdown run. And then that play for the Roughnecks, 7 plays, 22 yards, ends in a turnover on downs. So the Stallions get the ball back, 4:56 to go in the first quarter on their own 21-yard line. Also, Adrian Martinez, the starting quarterback for the Stallions today, after it was Matt Corral last week. Oh, you hit 300 subs. Nice job. Congratulations. And like last week, we have 2 games going on at once. Brahma's up on the Renegades 9-0. So we'll periodically check in with that game. But here's Martinez and the Stallions offense onto the field for their second drive. Stallions 4-0. Roughnecks 1-3, coming off their first win of the season. 1st and 10. Empty backfield for Martinez. They may have a free play. Martinez, play blown dead, actually. No free play. But we'll give him a free 5 yards. So a 5-yard penalty will give them a free 5 yards. Or, obviously, a neutral zone infraction gives them a free 5 yards, what I'm trying to say. And that brings up a 1st and 5 for the Stallions, with the ball now on their own 26-yard line. So 1st and 5, and that play is stopped again. Hold on, let's see what this is for. They had to get the clock right. They want to start on the snap. Martinez in shotgun, Person in the back line to his right. Person gets the carry, shrugs off defender in the backfield, but is then going to get wrapped up by about 5 defenders for a loss of 4. Excellent play for the Roughneck defense to start. Well, the Roughnecks have struggled. Their defense has actually been pretty solid so far this season. Drew been their offense that hasn't been that good. So 2nd and 10, loss of 5 on the play. Martinez will look to throw. Martinez has time. Going to find Person in the flat. And, oh, wow. Person not shy of contact with the ball in his hands. Ends up sending a defender to the ground, but only able to gain 4. Flag is down. It's actually going to be a hold on the Stallions, which will back them up 10. Bring up a 2nd and 20. With 4:09 left in the first quarter. So far, results in the poll: 100% of you guys have said the Stallions will win. Nobody said the Roughnecks. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. 2nd and 20 from their own 11. Martinez will look to throw. Martinez with time. Again, he's going to dump this off to Person. Person is going to fight forward for about 6 yards. Maybe 7. And that'll bring up 3rd and long. I also didn't post a UFL predictions just because it was really hard to do everything I was doing with the NFL draft and stuff like that. Ended up putting out a community post with my predictions, and if you guys are wondering, I do have the Stallions in this game. Can't remember the exact score I said. I'll check in a second. So 3rd and 13 for the Stallions, and we're going to time out before this 3rd down play as the play clock winding down. And in between, or during this timeout, I'm going to actually pull up the rosters for each team. I know the Stallions roster pretty well because I think I've actually watched 3 of their 4 games on a stream like this. But this is the first Roughneck game I'm streaming this season, so not super familiar with their players. Also haven't really paid super close attention to the Roughnecks. But I said Stallions win this one 27-19. And the other game, I've got the Brahmas over the Renegades 24-11. All right, so 3rd and 13 here for the Stallions. They lead 6-0 with 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Martinez will look to throw on 3rd and long. He steps up in the pocket, but his pressure, Martinez is going to be wrapped up and brought down for a sack. Adam Rodriguez with the sack for the Roughnecks, and that's a big stop, forcing a punt from the Stallions. Adam Rodriguez, all USFL defensive end with the Stars last season. I believe led the league in sacks, if not was 2nd. With the sack there, and here is the punter. I don't know who their punter is because they actually had to bring in a new punter. Kobe Wadman is injured. But here's the punt to the 40. On the return, up to the 47-yard line before the tackle is made, actually by the punter. So the Roughnecks take over with good field position at their own 47 following the game's first punt. And we will see what they have in store on their second drive. Turn the ball over on downs the first time. Stallions' new punter is it's Drew Chrisman. Went to Ohio State. He's in for Kobe Wadman, who is injured for this game. I think he got hurt on the blocked punt. The punt he had blocked last week against the Defenders, but not sure. So waiting for them to come back from commercial, be sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already done so. Everyone has still said the Stallions will win. And a quick update on the other game. It is now 9-3. Renegades kicked a field goal of that game early in the second quarter. All right, they're now back from commercial. Roughnecks with the ball on their own 47-yard line. Excellent field position. Senate will look to throw. Going to set up the screen. And not much there for Mark Thompson, the 2023 USFL Offensive Player of the Year. Scored 14 touchdowns in 8 games. And we'll bring up 2nd and 10. Senate in shotgun. Thompson the back line to his left. The ball remains on the 47. Senate on a design roll right will throw to the outside. Caught by Justin Hall, who will pick up about 4. Early 3rd down here on this drive. Going to be roughly 3rd and 6. It's actually 3rd and 5, what they marked as. 3rd and 5, they have to get to the Stallion 42 to convert. Play clock at 2. Get the snap off. Here comes a Stallion blitz. Sinnott gets it out quickly. Caught for a 1st down. Still on his feet. Taken down at the 36. Number 16. Don't know these receivers that well for the Roughnecks. 16. Cyril Grayson with the catch. 1st and 10 from the 36. Sinnott off play action. Pump fakes. Throws to Hall again. Got another 1st down. And Hall picks up 14 before he's taken down by Mark Gilbert. And back-to-back good plays for the Roughnecks. Stallions actually lost a key player of their defense, Scooby Wright, as he retired earlier this week. Obviously had a great career with the Stallions. Here's a quick throw to the outside. That is caught by 17. Again, don't know who that is. Going to gain about 5. 4 or 5 on the catch. 17 is Isaiah Henney. And that actually brings us to the end of the 1st quarter. So, end of the 1st quarter. Stallions lead this one 6-0, but the Roughnecks putting together a nice drive back-to-back. Really 3 nice plays in a row. And currently on a 5-play, 35-yard drive with the ball on the Stallions' 17-yard line. So the drive's gotten off to a promising start. They just have to be sure they can end it in points. Results in the poll, everyone has still said the Stallions will win. Again, be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Hold on 1 second. I want to check something during this commercial. All right, but waiting for them to come back from commercial, we enter the second quarter. And while we wait for them to come back, quick update on the other game. Still 9-3 Brahma's lead. Renegades searching for their first win of the season. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. All right, now they're back. Roughnecks with the ball. Trailing 6-0, but putting together a solid drive. At least the start of it has been good. Second and 7 from the Stallion 18. Sinnott in shotgun. But look to throw. Here comes a blitz. Sinnott pressure gets it out. Incomplete off the hand of his intended target. That is number 88 tight end. I get these tight ends confused all the time. Sorry, that's number 80. That was Braden Bowman. They got two receivers. Two tight ends. Braden Bowman and Woody Brandon, both from the Generals. I get them confused all the time. Braden Bowman, number 80. Woody Brandon, number 88. Here is a 3rd and 7 for the Roughnecks. Empty backfield for Reed Sinnott. Stallions rush 4. Sinnott has time. Delivers downfield. Caught! Oh no, incomplete. Broken up. Kenny Robinson made a really nice play on that ball to save a touchdown. If that's caught, that's for sure a touchdown. 4th and 7. 18, that's Butler the target in the end zone. Really nice play by Robinson to break that up. So the Roughnecks will settle for a field goal attempt. J.J. Molson, 7 of 8 on the year, make it 8 of 9 as he gives the Roughnecks their first points of the day, and it is now 6-3. They cut the Stallion lead in half. So now 6-3 as the Roughnecks get their first points of the game, caps off a 8-play, 35-yard drive. Give me 1 second, just making sure everything sounds okay. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial. 13:52 left in the second quarter. Stallions lead 6-3. And gonna get the ball back after surrendering or allowing the Roughnecks to score their first points of the game. All right, they're back from commercial. Stallions set to receive the kickoff after the Roughnecks got on the board. Looks to be a pretty good crowd there in Houston for this game. This kick fielded from the 5. Jennings on the return up to the 34, so solid field position for the Stallions. And that is where Adrian Martinez and the Stallion offense will take over. Stallions quarterbacks have gone back and forth all season long between Adrian Martinez and Matt Corral. Still using a 2-quarterback system, but more on a game-to-game basis now, as opposed to drive-by-drive as they had been doing. Here is the handoff to, who is this? 34? I've never seen this guy play for the Stallions, but whoever it is, a really nice run. Who is that? 34? I have never seen this guy. Oh, that is Larry Roontree. Hopefully I said his name correctly. He is a former NFL running back, former Los Angeles Charger. Really nice carry there. First and 10 from the 37. Martinez, again, nope. Play action, incomplete. Knocked away from the intended receiver, Deon Cain. Martinez, 2 of 4 for 16 yards passing. So 2nd and 10 for the Stallions. Martinez in shotgun. Martinez looks to throw. Martinez with time. Underneath that is caught by Cain. Cain slips the tackle, still on his feet. Cain out of bounds after picking up the first down. Gain of 11 on the catch and run. He's able to outrun Reuben Foster, the former NFL first-round pick, on that play. Here's a 1st and 10 from the Roughneck 26. Roontree gets the carry, and he's going backwards. Walls a 2 on the play. Nice stop for the Roughnecks defense. I feel like this is the first time I've ever seen Larry Roontree play at all for the Stallions. He's been on the team since training camp. I've just never actually seen him on the field. 2nd and 12 after a loss of 2 on the first down carry. Martinez in shotgun from the 28. Martinez will look to throw. Underneath, gets it out quickly. That is caught. And the big tight end rumbling inside the 10 down to the 7. Good catch and run for 81. Other guy, I really don't know. 81. That is Jordan Thomas. 6'5", 277 pounds. Wow, that is heavy for a tight end. Out of Mississippi State. The first down run is a give up the middle to Roontree for a gain of about 2. Brings up a 2nd and goal with 10.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Martinez in shotgun. They will again hand off. Roontree up the middle. Breaking a tackle when he's in for a Stallion touchdown. Larry Roontree with a 5-yard rushing touchdown. His first of the season. And the Stallions extend their lead. It is now 12-3 with 10:21 to go in the second quarter. Good drive for the Stallions. Roughnecks scored. A field goal. Stallions answer with a touchdown. And the Stallions will line up to go for 2 here from the 5-yard line. Stallions 4 of 7 on 2-point attempts this season, 0 for 3 on 1 point. Martinez throws a fade to the end zone, incomplete. Looking for tight end Jace Sternberger. But it is now 12-3 after the conversion fails. Stallions now up by 9. Again, results in the poll. Still, everyone has said the Roughnecks will win. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure this seems to be running smoothly. It seems to be okay, but not ideal. Alright, for some reason I thought it was worse. Seems to be okay now. But waiting for them to come back from commercial. Roughnecks will get the football back, now trailing by 9. That drive for the Stallions, 7 plays, 67 yards. Took 3:31 off the clock. And in a 5-yard rushing touchdown for Larry Rountree. Again, hopefully I said this guy's name correctly. They're back from commercial. An update on the other game, Renegades and Brahmas. Brahmas now have extended their lead. It is now 15-3 in that game. Stallions set to send it away here after scoring their second touchdown of the game. Both of them on the ground from different running backs. First one scored by Ricky Person Jr., second one from Larry Rountree. The kick is away, and it is going to be bobbled and out of bounds. Well, that is not what you want to see on the kickoff. Isaiah Henney, unable to catch that cleanly, bounces off like his shoulder, and the Roughnecks backed up deep to start at their own 8-yard line. Larry Rountree today, 4 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. That is also his first UFL touchdown. A former NFL running back, spent time with a couple different teams, most notably with the Chargers. First and 10 for the Roughnecks from their own 8-yard line. Sinnott looks to throw to the outside. That is caught by Justin Hall, who's hit right at the point of the catch. Able to hold on and gain about 10. Sorry, gain of 5, not 10. So 2nd and 5. Reed Sinnott got off to a solid start passing 8 of 10 for 56 yards. 2nd and 5 from the 13. Sinnott will hand off up the middle for no gain. Mark Thompson with the carry. The Roughnecks actually were the last team to beat the Stallions last season, back when they were known as the Gamblers of the USFL. Obviously, the Roughnecks, they kept the brand of the Roughnecks, but it is the USFL Houston team. But Houston's USFL team, the last team to beat the Stallions in Week 5 of last season. Sinnott looks to throw, is pressured, gets it out quickly, and get completed. I can't get my thoughts into words today. I don't know why. Penny Robinson with a nice tackle in space. And that brings up a 4th down. TJ Pledger, running back with the catch out of the backfield, just goes nowhere. And that brings up 4th and 6. So the Roughnecks punted away. This will be fielded at midfield by Amari Rogers. Rogers on the return will get to the 44. And that is where he's taken down. But excellent starting field position for Adrian Martinez and the Stallion offense. Already lead this one 12-3, looking to potentially extend their lead as they start inside opposing territory. You know, my voice seems still slightly ahead of the video. I thought I fixed it, kind of. I don't know if by doing it now will mess anything up. Ooh, I think it just let me change it. I don't know if that got better at all. Let me see. Hold on. I think it improved a little bit. Holtz as a coach and GM Zach Potter is a winning combination. Definitely is. I mean, they've only lost 3 games in 2 years. They've won 12 straight games, back-to-back USFL championships for a reason. Zach Potter knows how to construct a roster. Skip Holtz knows how to coach a football team. Great combo for the Stallions. They're back from commercial. The Stallions with the ball. With excellent field position. Surprised Potter hasn't been hired away. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he could easily be hired by an NFL team as obviously not a general manager, but a smaller front office role. That's a good point. Maybe sometime in the future for him. 1st and 10 from the 44. Martinez. Off play action, throws outside, caught by Amari Rogers. Rogers down the sidelines, got space. Forced it bounds at the 26. And a good catch and run on the first play of the drive. So here is a 1st and 10 after one play already on the 27. Martinez in shotgun. Will look to throw. Martinez with time. Throws downfield. That is caught. 2 plays and a touchdown for the Stallions. Jay Sternberger with a 27-yard touchdown catch. And the Stallions extend their lead. Talk about a quick drive. Jay Sternberger in the end zone. A 27-yard touchdown. Really nice throw from Martinez. And the Stallions, 2 plays, 44 yards. And they're now up 18-3. Still with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Gonna want him to go for 2. 4 of 8 on 2-point conversion attempts this season. Martinez will look to throw. Martinez looking left, throwing incomplete. Ricky Person, the intended target. And the Stallions scored 3 touchdowns, haven't converted the extra point once. But it is now 18-3 after a 27-yard touchdown catch from Jay Sternberger. And a 2-play, 44-yard drive. That lasted just 42 seconds, and the Stallions with another 6 points on the board. Bloodbath has started. Yeah, seems that way. I thought this was actually going to be a pretty competitive game. Or a pretty close game. I thought the Stallions would pull away late, but definitely not looking like that so far. Red zone issues better. Yeah, they've been a lot better in the red zone in the past couple weeks. Actually, last week wasn't great, but they have been getting better in the red zone. It's just weird to see for the Stallions to actually have a weakness. Seems like they never actually have a weakness. They're always just really good. And again, a quick update on the other game. How is that game already almost at halftime already? There's 2:18 left in the second quarter. Brahmas still lead that one 15-3. But the Roughnecks gonna get the ball back, trailing by 15. Both the games on right now, not the most competitive. Stallions up by 15 midway through the second quarter, and the Brahmas up by 12 nearly at halftime. So they're back from commercial. Roughnecks get the ball. So far, results in the poll. Everybody said the Stallions would beat the Roughnecks. I would agree. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. Do I have a favorite UFL team? Yes, but no. We'll get back to that after kickoff. Kickoff actually going to go all the way into the end zone for a rare touchback in the UFL. So, I was a fan of the Generals in the USFL. Obviously, they're not in the UFL, but if they ever come back, I'll be a Generals fan. Right now, if I had to say I'm a fan of a team, I'm a Stallions fan, but I'm a temporary Stallions fan, hoping the Generals eventually return, if that makes any sense. How about you? What team are you a fan of? First and 10 from the 25. Send it in shotgun. Send it off play action. He pump fakes. Now shovel passes forward to his tight end for a pickup of 4. Braden Bowman ends up with the catch and run there. Sinnott originally went to throw that ball, ended up just being a giant pump fake with the defender in his face. And then just shovel passed it forward to Bowman. You're a Stallions fan, hearing they might expand the league, but struggling to pull fans. Yeah, that's the... I'll get back to that after this play. Sinnott going to throw a fade down the sideline. Oh, what a catch! Did he get in bounds? Oh, what a catch! For Kike Chisholm down the sideline. Really nice throw from Reed Sinnott, and what a catch for Chisholm on the sideline. That is a really nice play. One-on-one with Mark Gilbert. That is a really good catch. Chisholm now 2 catches, 32 yards. Ball on the Stallion 47. Sinnott again throws quickly. That is caught by Justin Hall for a pickup of 12. And the Roughnecks moving the ball here on this drive. But getting back to your comment about potentially expanding the league, I would like to see them expand the league in the future. But drawing fans would be interesting. Because, I mean, the attendance is good, but nothing amazing right now. So then to try to find more fans or have to draw fans out of current fan bases is interesting. But I eventually hope they expand the league. First and 10, Sinnott is going to go down for a sack. Loss of 4 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 14. Stallion pass rush. Really good, leads the league in sacks by a mile. With 18 sacks so far this year. 2nd and 13. Play clock at 1. They just barely get the snap off. Sinnott throwing quickly off the hands of intended receiver Justin Hall. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 13. Sinnott now 11 of 14 for 90 yards passing. Four and a half minutes to go. 3rd and 13. From the Stallion 38. Sinnott looks to throw on 3rd and long. Has time. Throws over the middle. Intercepted. Picked off by JoJo Tillery. On the return, Tillery across the 30-yard line. He has some blockers in front of him. Tillery might take this all the way. Tillery down the sideline to the 20. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks like he hurt himself. On the return, grabbing his right hamstring. Not what you want to see on the interception return. Just a bad throw from Reed Sinnott. And Tillery, safety patrolling the middle of the field, comes up and picks it. Then able to get up, break a tackle, and put together a good return before has to go out of bounds because he hurts himself. That's not what you want to see. He's a really good player. Struggled to stay healthy last year. Went on the field really good. Here's the handoff to Ricky Person up the middle for a gain of 6. Birmingham on fire. Yeah, they are really firing on all cylinders right now. But yeah, that hamstring injury really is. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. 2nd and 5 from the 16. Handoff to Person again. He makes a cut, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to stumble his way down to the 10-yard line for a first down. Martinez seems to make me less nervous, but both quarterbacks are capable. Yeah, both quarterbacks are really good. Originally, when Skip Holtz said they have 2 starting quarterbacks, that was, I think, after week 1? Maybe week 2? I can't remember. But some people thought he was crazy because Martinez didn't play that well in week 1 in his limited action. But yeah, both quarterbacks are really good. And you can definitely see what he means. Both they have 2 starting quarterbacks. I mean, they can definitely win with both of them. I feel like the offense more explosive with Adrian Martinez in at quarterback, just because also what he adds with his legs. But both quarterbacks, tremendous players. So here is a 1st and 10 for the Stallions. Three, about 3 minutes 10 seconds to go in the first half. Ball on the Roughnecks 11. Martinez on a design quarterback run. Martinez going to bounce this to the outside. Martinez out of bounds at the 3. We'll bring up a 2nd and about 3. Or sorry, 2nd and 2. From the 3. Martinez gotten off to a great start. 92 passing yards and a touchdown. Also 3 carries for 54 yards. Martinez seems to make better decisions and ever so slightly faster. We'll get back to that in a minute. 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff up the middle. And he's going to get stuffed right there. Maybe got a yard, but did not get the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And that's likely going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. See, they're at the line here. 2 seconds. They're probably not going to snap this. No, they don't. Wait a minute. One of them signals. Oh, wait. We got actually a roughneck timeout. Why would Curtis Johnson call a timeout? It was a 2-minute warning right there. Now, there's 2 minutes. All right, they have 2:01 on the clock. You got that timeout right before the 2-minute warning. But that timeout doesn't make sense. They had guys running onto and off the field, but the Stallions weren't going to be able to snap that ball, I don't think. To catch him for a penalty. But getting back to your comment, Martinez, he does seem slightly faster. He's also a better athlete of the two. And yeah, I guess I'd agree he makes slightly faster decisions. Or better decisions. So here is a 3rd and 1. They're going to go with the T formation. They're going to hand off to Ricky Person, and he is going to break the tackle and walk in for a Stallions touchdown. The Stallions extend their lead. Just realized never changed the ball marker following the pick. But the Stallions absolutely dominating this game. It's now 24-3 after another first half touchdown. The T formation, I really don't think, in the 3 years the Stallions have been playing and have gone to that formation in a short yardage situation, I can't remember a single time it's gotten stopped. The Stallions gonna go for 2 again. 0 for 3 tonight. Martinez on a quarterback draw, and they finally convert the 2-point conversion as Martinez is into the end zone. And that makes it 26-3. Not even a halftime, this game already a blowout. Birmingham gonna have to slow down the scoring. This is gonna get bad. Yeah, really definitely looking that way. I mean, already a blowout in the first half. Stallions up by 23. And Houston not seeming to adjust their D. Just keep playing backup zone. Haven't really been looking at their defense that closely, but I will take your word for it. I mean, they haven't been able to stop the Stallions, so whatever they're doing clearly isn't working. Stallions had the ball 5 times, scored a touchdown on 4 of them. Update on the other game, as they show the touchdown here. It is now 15-9 after a 51-yard touchdown to Javonta Payton. And the Renegades make this one closer before halftime. We'll see if the Roughnecks able to do the same. Trailing by 23 with a minute 58 to go. Kick off another touchback. Those are the first 2 touchbacks I've seen in the UFL on kickoffs. Ramiz Ahmed sends him into the end zone. Very rare to see a kickoff go that far, especially kicking from, what is it, the 20? It's the 20 or 25. I think it's the 20. So 1st and 10 here. Minute 58 to go in the first half. Stallions up 26-3. Sinnott in shotgun with the back one to his right. Sinnott looks to throw underneath. That is caught by that's Pledger for a gain of just about 10. They might mark him just short. No, they're actually going to give him the first down. Ball now on the 25. Sorry, 35 after a pickup of 10. Sinnott looks to throw. Has time. Sinnott to the outside. That is another completion. And another first down will temporarily stop the clock with 1:42 until the ball is spotted. Clock now will begin to run. Minute 37 left in the half. Sinnott looks to throw again. Gonna roll out, escaping the rush. This one incomplete. Diving attempt and interception made by Kenny Robinson. Unable to haul it in. So here is a 2nd and 10. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Sinnott looks to throw to the outside. That is caught by Butler, and he's going to be able to get out of bounds. Picks up 5. We'll bring up a 2nd and 5 from about midfield. Stops the clock with a minute 23 to go. Each team still 2 timeouts left in this first half. It's marked a 3rd and 6 for the Roughnecks. Ball on midfield. Sinnott looks to throw. Here comes a blitz. Sinnott pressure. Going to step up. He's going to run. Sinnott, I think he's short. So the Roughnecks call a timeout with 1:04 left in the first half. That is their 2nd timeout spent this half. It's a 4th and 1. Sinnott did a nice job being able to take off there and run, but ends up just short. For official measurement, Sinnott comes in 10 inches short. Chavez calling a pretty good game on D. Yeah, this defense looked good. Stallions going to continue to be undefeated. Yeah, at this rate, it looks like who can beat them? I mean, they have beaten every team. The only team that can maybe give them a competitive game is the Battlehawks. The Brahmas, too, but at this point, it really looks like they're definitely the best team. Obviously, they're undefeated, but who can beat them is the question, if anybody. So here is 4th and 1. Sinnott to the outside. That is caught by Hall for a first down. Minute 4 left in the first half. The clock will now run as the ball is spotted. 1st and 10 for the Roughnecks. Ball on the 43. Here comes a corner blitz. Sinnott is going to get taken down for the sack. The ball comes out on the hit. I think that's a pass, though. Roughneck lineman slow to get up. Oh, that might be a fumble. That's close. The ball came forward, but I don't know if the arm was coming forward. It's rolled an incomplete pass, and it looks like it'll stay that way. Again, a corner blitz gets it out quickly to route with Williams for a pickup of about 5. So 3rd and 5 from the 38. Sinnott looks to throw. Gets it out quickly. Caught by Thompson. Breaks the tackle. Thompson out of bounds at the 27. I told somebody else that Stallions just really starting to reach their potential. Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, this is not only this team. I know that this game. I know the Roughnecks aren't a very good team. I mean, after a few weeks, the offense looking really good. Defense insane, especially that pass rush. This team, when playing at its max potential, is scary. Sinnott takes a shot down the field. That is... Oh, what a catch by Kike Chisholm. That's a touchdown as well. What a throw and catch. That's the second really nice catch Chisholm has had today. This one a roughneck touchdown right before halftime with 16 seconds left. Wow, what a catch. Second time he's matched up one-on-one with Mark Gilbert on just a go route, and he ends up winning on a jump ball. What a catch for Kike Chisholm. It's practically a one-handed catch. He knocks it into his body with his left hand. Just gonna make sure this didn't hit the ground at all. I haven't seen it hit the ground. Another touchdown will stand. It is now 26-9. What a touchdown there for the Roughnecks. Here's another look at it. It goes off his right hand as he pulls it into his body. Ooh, that might hit the ground there from that angle. That's tough to tell. They are going to take a look at this. All right, appears as if the touchdown will stand. Receiver was actually down at the 1.5-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal with 16 seconds on the clock. So take the touchdown off the board, but still, what a catch from Kike Chisholm. First and goal, Sinnott. There's a touchdown. The throw to Braden Bowman. And now it is 26-9 after a 1-yard touchdown from Sinnott to Bowman. Gonna go for two here from the 5-yard line. They are two of 5 on 2-point attempts, 0 for 1 on 1-point and 3-point. Sinnott fumbles the snap, now rolls to his right. Sinnott on the run, throws a pick. And he's knocked out of bounds there. If you return either a fumble or a pick for a touchdown on a extra point attempt, the defensive team gets that value. So if the 3-point, they'll get 3 points. If it's 2, it gets 2. 1, they'll get 1. There's a flag down in the play. We'll have to see what this is. The try is unsuccessful after the play. Unnecessary roughness on 51 of the Roughnecks. Penalty can get enforced on the kickoff. They saved some face before halftime. Yeah, at least gives them something positive right now. And instead of losing by 23, they're now only down by 18 or 17. Sorry. No, did I do that correctly? Hold on, I may have messed up the math. I probably did. No, 17. That didn't sound right for some reason. So 11 seconds left. Roughnecks really backed up when kicking this. So if it's a good return, the Stallions might be able to get into field goal range with just a play or something like that. Ahmed has a big leg. As we saw, he kicked the kickoff into the end zone twice. Something very rare for the UFL. Made a 61-yarder in the 2022 USFL season. So has a big leg. Maybe if they get there, they can try a long field goal. This is going to be returned from the 30. Jennings out of bounds at midfield with 7 seconds left. So this is possible. You get a play, maybe 2 if you can hurry, and then timeout, kick a field goal. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Stallions really good at scoring before the half. So ball on exactly midfield, empty backfield for Martinez, 7 seconds left. Martinez looks to throw, gets it out quickly. That is caught by Kane. He's down timeout with 2 seconds left. Going to be a long field goal from the 41. Ahmed's going to come on for a long field goal. Went 4 for 4 last week with a 46-yarder. There is wind here, so it won't be easy. They're going to try to let Ahmed kick a long field goal. This is his chance to make papers. Yeah, let's see. See if he can make this. Not going to be an easy one. The Roughnecks do have a timeout. Could opt to use this before this attempt. This one going to be 59 yards. So 59 yards with 3 seconds left in the half. Ahmed's kick is no good. Wow, that went wide left. Oh, I got a raid. Thanks for the raid, guys. Thank you for the support and the raid. I appreciate that. Hold on 1 second. Let me just change this real quick. But thank you guys for the raid. I appreciate that very much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the raid. I appreciate that. But that is how we reach halftime. Stallions up 26-9. That field goal was way off, pulled it left. Wind was blowing that direction as well. But the first half comes to a close. Stallions up 26-9, and a quick update on the other game. Also at halftime, Brahmas up 15-9. But I'm gonna go take a quick break as I do at halftime of every game I stream. I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as it took a quick break. But the Stallions lead the Roughnecks after a dominant performance in the first half. They lead this one 26-9. Um, so originally I said this was going to be a somewhat close game. My original score prediction was, let me check. I think I said, I don't remember. Hold on. I said 27-19. So somewhat close. Stallions hit that total essentially in the first half. But as far as my updated score goes, let's go with, I'm going to say the Stallions are going to continue to score. Not quite at this rate, but I still think they will continue to win this one in blowout. So let's go. Let's go Stallions to win this one as an updated score prediction by his final score. Let's go. Let's go 38-15. Final score. Let's get to the comments. The secret of Holtz has created a college team family atmosphere in the league. Most other teams are lacking cohesion. Yeah, they've been, and whatever the Stallions are doing, it's working. But they definitely have a lot of success. You got the Stallions 40-21. Okay, yeah, that's believable. Yeah, I think the Stallions will be somewhere around 40. I could also see the Roughnecks scoring a little bit more than just another touchdown. Maybe they'll be at like 18 or something like that. I can definitely see that one. Um, I was just about to say something else. Now I don't remember what it was. Oh, that's what it was. The attendance for this week's games, or the game so far. Attendance for this game between the Stallions and Roughnecks 6,285, which I think is a little. That's actually slightly down from last week for the Roughnecks. Sorry, last week was 7,179. This week, 6,285. And then the other game between the Renegades and Brahmas, that game 10,283, and that's actually pretty good. I believe that might be the only other time the Renegades have hit 10,000 aside from the opening game in the league. I'm trying to see if I can find any of the other games that the Renegades have been home for. No, I can't find it. But second half actually going to get underway in a few minutes. But let's actually go over first half stats real quick. For the Stallions, Adrian Martinez 8 of 9 passing, or sorry, 7 of 9 passing for 101 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Rushing, Adrian Martinez, 3 carries for 54 yards. Larry Rountree, 4 carries, 35 yards, and a touchdown. And Ricky Person Jr., 11 carries, 25 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Receiving for the Stallions, Jace Sternberger, 1 catch, 27 yards, and a touchdown. Thomas, 1 for 20. Kane, 2 for 20. Amari Rogers, 1 for 17. Kevin Austin, 1 for 9. And Ricky Person Jr., 1 for 7. For the Roughnecks, Reed Sinnott. It's actually pretty solid game. 19 of 25. 160 yards, touchdown, and a pick. TJ Pledger, their leading rusher, 4 carries, 6 yards. Reed Sinnott, 2 for 5. Braden Bowman, 1 for 4. And Mark Thompson, 1 for 1. And receiving for the Roughnecks, Kike Chisholm, 4 catches, 69 yards. Justin Hall, 6 for 47. Cyril Grayson, 1 for 12. Mark Thompson, 2 for 11. TJ Pledger, 2 for 8. Anthony Ratliff Williams, Butler, Henney, and Bowman all with 1 catch. Bowman has a touchdown. And briefly going over team stats from the first half, Stallions outgained the Roughnecks 209 to 173. They had more time of possession, 15-31 to 14-14. They averaged more yards of play. The Roughnecks actually outpassed the Stallions 157 passing yards to 95. Although the Stallions have 98 more rushing yards at 114 to 16. Stallions also with 3 rushing touchdowns. And Stallions no turnovers, Roughnecks with 1. I'm glad the Stallions let Bo Scarborough go. He was big but slow. I think he actually retired, but I mean, same idea. But hold on, let me change this real quick. Here on the return is Justin Hall up the middle of the field. Hall across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Sorry, that's Anthony Ratliff Williams. I saw 1, and for some reason my brain thought it was 11. But Bo Scarborough, yeah, I like Bo Scarborough. As you said, he's big, not the fastest guy in the world, but a solid player. I mean, they kind of got Ricky Person in that role right now. Obviously, Scarborough a little bit bigger, but both similar running styles, powerful runners. To the outside, that is caught by Ratliff Williams for a gain of 6. You're correct. He did retire, but I think he saw the writing on the wall. That could be the case. Obviously, I wonder if injuries played into that at all. With obviously missed all of last year with the knee injury, so I wonder if that played into the retirement at all. But I mean, you could definitely be right if he kind of knew he was going to get let go. Here is a 2nd and 5. Sinnott hands off to Mark Thompson, up the middle for a gain of about 3. That will bring up a 3rd and 2. Empty backfield for Sinnott. Now Pledger motions into the backfield, standing to the left of the quarterback. 3rd and 2, play clock at 1. They get the snap off. Sinnott going to roll to his left. Sinnott on the run, throwing that is complete to Pledger for a 1st down. No, incomplete. He was out of bounds. I thought that was for sure a catch. The referee was standing right there, says he was out of bounds. No, that's a clean catch. What is that ref looking at? Yeah, that's a catch. I don't know what that ref is looking at. Maybe he needs some glasses, but that's clearly a catch. Yeah, they did reverse it to a catch. Pledger a gain of 3, first down. Surprised we haven't seen more Mark Thompson. He was on a limited limited touches last week with just 9 in his debut after a knee sprain in training camp. But it's supposed to see 20 to 25 today. He's barely seen, I think he's seen under 5. Here's the carry to Pledger up the middle for a gain of about 3. Come on, ref. Houston's struggling as it is. Yeah, that's true. Ref trying to make it even harder for him by not ruling an obvious catch a catch. So here is a 2nd and 7. Roughnecks have actually run more plays in opposing territory than the Stallions have. Sinnott rolling right, pump faking. Sinnott is going to be forced out of bounds near the line of scrimmage for no gain. Roughnecks have run 27 plays inside Stallion territory. Stallions have run 24 plays inside Roughneck territory. Kind of surprising considering the huge gap on the scoreboard. So here is a 3rd and 6. Sinnott going to look to throw, has time, deflected at the line of scrimmage, and incomplete. Do you see that defensive lineman? He had a toothpick in his mouth. Never seen that before. Yeah, that's like the thing for DeMarcus Gates. He plays with it's like a floss picker. He plays with that in his mouth. It's weird, but I mean that's just what he does. Here's Amari Rogers on the punt return. Solid return out of bounds at the 22. Return of roughly 10 yards. Yeah, but DeMarcus Gates, he did that when he was with the Stallions in 2022. And that's what everyone knows him for, playing with with floss in his mouth. A floss pick. Renegades making a comeback. It is now 15-12 in that game, with 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. The Renegades trying to make this a competitive game. They're essentially playing for their season. because they really can't afford a loss at already 0-4. And with the Brahmas and Battlehawks both at 3-1 in the XFL conference, their playoff chances are already extremely low. All right, they're now back from commercial. 11:07 to go in the third quarter. Stallions up 26-9. They get the ball for the first time here in the second half. On paper, Houston's a good team. Yeah, they are a pretty good team. I had them picked to finish third in the USFL at 5-5, I believe. Here's Martinez on the quarterback run. Martinez, plenty of space up the middle of the field. Martinez still going. Martinez inside Roughneck territory, taken down at the 49. What a quarterback draw that was. Martinez, one play inside Roughneck territory. That's his second big run of the day. But going back to your comment, yeah, Houston is a good team on paper. I mean, they should be good. They just really have disappointed to start the year. Here is the handoff to Rune Tree running left for a pickup of about 3. A good call by OC reading their linebackers, dropping back every play. Yeah. Especially because they haven't used Corral. Sorry, not Corral. I see Matt Corral standing next to Skip Holtz. That's why I said him. Because they haven't used Martinez in the run game a ton. Just got to make sure the defense knows he can still take off on him, even though had only done it a few times to that point. 2nd and 7. And we've got a timeout called by the Stallions as the play clock hits 0. First timeout spent by either team here in this second half. If Birmingham gets too far ahead, we might see Jamar Smith. Haven't seen him all year. I'm not sure you can play your third quarterback like that. I think it's only for injury purposes that the third quarterback can come in. I might be wrong on that, though. I would love to see Jamar Smith, though. Here is a 2nd and 7 from the 46. I'll check on that rule in a second. Next commercial. Martinez, I'm going to take off and run again. Martinez to the outside, out of bounds at the 34. Another first down. That offense is impossible to stop and the quarterback can run like that. Yeah. When you can run the ball as is, as a quarterback that can take off and run and throw the ball really well, it's just so hard to stop. 1st and 10, Martinez hands off to Rune Tree up the middle for a gain of only a yard. Martinez actually outrushed the Roughnecks 95-22. And Martinez is close to 100 yards rushing and passing. He's ran for 97, passed for 101. Here's a 2nd and 9. Martinez to throw to the outside. Is that caught? No, incomplete. Almost a nice sliding grab by Sternberger, but that's incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 9. Just the 3rd incompletion of the day for Adrian Martinez. Hasn't thrown the ball a lot, just 10 times. Although 101 yards and a touchdown. Here is a 3rd and 9 for the Stallions. Martinez in shotgun. Roughnecks show blitz. Here comes a blitz. Martinez downfield, that is caught by Kane. Takes a big hit. Doesn't go down. Still on his feet. Deon Kane eventually forced it out of bounds at the 20. But a nice throw and catch from Martinez to Deon Kane. It's a 1st down. Arlington making a comeback. They score again. Hold on, I'll check in a second. 1st and 10. Martinez, wow, what a job to escape the defender. Martinez now going to tuck it and run. He's out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. The Stallions just completely miss. The right guard just completely whiffs on his block. But Martinez does a really nice job being able to sidestep that rusher. And turn it into a positive pickup. Current drive, 7 plays, 60 yards. It's taking 4.5 minutes off the clock. Martinez going to throw it towards the end zone. Caught by Deon Kane for a Stallion touchdown. No, incomplete. He didn't have that long enough to be a catch? Hold on. I thought that was a for sure catch. Oh, no, he didn't catch it cleanly. It looked like he did. Ended up juggling it the entire time. My bad there. I thought he had that. He did for a second, but couldn't get a clean grip on it. 3rd and 9, Martinez steps up in the pocket, gonna make an inaccurate throw towards the sideline on his check down, incomplete. I thought it was a touchdown too. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. Fourth and 9, here comes Ahmed for the field goal. Missed from 59. This one, much closer. It is a, what is this, 37? Ahmed nails it. Yeah, it was 37. So 29-9, the Stallions now lead this one up by 20. After the Ahmed field goal. Yeah, Renegades are making a comeback. 15-12 with 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Or at least that's what this says. It might be wrong. No, with about 6.5 to go. Let's see if... I want to keep a closer eye on this now. I thought that game was going to be a blowout like this one with how that one was trending. But O'Dormany's thrown 2 picks. I bet that's really helped him get in this. But that'll be a one to watch as that game gets closer to the finish. So Sure to periodically check on that. So they're back from commercial. Roughnecks going to get the football, now trailing by 20. 5:27 to go in the third quarter. So the Roughnecks going to get the ball back. Ahmed sends it away. And this kick will be returned by Ratliff Williams from the 3. On the return, Ratliff Williams to the 33 before he's taken down. Michigan is starting a new quarterback this weekend due to an injury. If he can spark the offense, that could be very good. Yeah, the Panthers, they're an interesting team. So much potential there with that defense they have. Offense is too inconsistent. So if Danny Etling can really give him a spark, that could be interesting. I mean, the offensive line needs to play better as well. But the Panthers, if their offense can be more consistent, they're a dangerous team. 1st and 10, Sinnott to the outside. Caught for a pickup of about 3. Here is a 2nd and 6 from the 37. Sinnott looks to throw. Sinnott steps up in the pocket, throws downfield, short and incomplete. Their D is on par with Birmingham. Yeah, the Panthers' defense, really good. They're like right there. Brahma's defense not bad either, but Stallions and Panthers both definitely the top 2. 3rd and 6. That is incomplete off the hand of Mark Thompson. Even if he caught that, probably wouldn't have been able to get away from DeMarcus Gates. So 4th and 6, the Stallions defense forces a punt. The punt is away. Amari Rogers will field this at the 15. Rogers on the return. Rogers bounces outside across the 35. Rogers out of bounds, the 40. So good return for the Stallions, and that sets him up with a good field position. Up by 20 with 5 minutes or so to go in the third quarter. I wonder if another UFL team would try to get one of the Birmingham quarterbacks since they play both of them or can't play both of them. You personally wouldn't still be playing Martinez with this score. Yeah, I can understand that, but I'm not sure they're allowed to put Jamar Smith in right now. I think it's only if the first two get hurt. But going back to what you were saying of if the other teams can make potentially try to go get one of the quarterbacks, I think they could, but I feel like for a lot of the teams, quarterback play hasn't been the problem. If their offense has struggled, it has been something like the offensive line. Because I mean, you look at the like essentially every other team in the league, they all have pretty good quarterbacks. Corral could start other places. They could both start in probably almost every other team, maybe with the exception of St. Louis. But yeah, I could see another team trying to go get a quarterback, but I just don't really think quarterback is a huge need for the other teams. I have a feeling Martinez might not be with Birmingham next year. He might go to an NFL team. That's a possibility. Martinez is going to take a shot down the field here. Overthrown, incomplete, looking for Marwin Williams. Flag on the play. Oh, they had a free play there. Didn't even realize that. Offsides gives them 5 yards and a first down. Or 5 yards and a replay of first down. So now 1st and 5. Yeah, with what Martinez has done, I could definitely see a team, an NFL team, bringing him in. From the 45, Martinez will hand off to person who's not going to go anywhere, taken down at the line of scrimmage. And oh, you brought up how the Panthers are starting a new quarterback this week. Their opponent that game, the Showboats, they're also starting a new quarterback. They'll be starting Troy Williams instead of Case Cookus. I'm not sure if you heard about that one. 2nd and 5, Martinez throws to the outside. That is caught by Williams. Did he get the feed in? No. No, wait, yes, he did. Never mind. Nice catch along the sideline by Marwin Williams. On an out route. Martinez now 122 yards and a touchdown. Martinez stumbles as he feels the snap, able to get up, collect himself, roll to his left. Martinez out of bounds, going to end up losing a yard. Flag is down on the play. Interesting game. Thought Michigan would contend, but they're looking iffy right now. Yeah, they've looked good. I mean, haven't been amazing, but I mean they've been solid. Nothing like special though. But I just think it goes back to their offense that hasn't been consistent. We got actually two fouls on the Stallions. One is a hold. The other is I believe it's a chop block or illegal block, is what they're calling it. But yeah, that Showbo's Panthers game is really interesting, especially because if the Panthers win that one, with how this one is right now, they essentially take control of that second playoff spot out of the USFL conference. But if the Showboats win, then the Panthers and Showboats are both 2-3 and are then tied for that second playoff spot. 1st and 25 after the penalty. Martinez throwing downfield, caught by Sternberger, takes a hit, still doesn't go down, still on his feet. Sternberger gets a lot of that 25 yards they need. Ends up picking up like 18. Oh, they give us a live look in here for the Brahmas and Renegades. Renegades have tied it up at 15. They've come back being down 15-3. Tied it up. We got an injured Roughneck down in the play. That is number 33, JT Tyler. Hopefully he's okay. Arlington tied it. I figured San Antonio would win easy. Yeah, same here. The Brahmas winning, I think 24-11. I didn't really think that game would be super close, but that was then that would be quite interesting if Arlington can get that win. Oh, Martinez takes off here. Switch back to the game late. And Martinez out of bounds inside the 5. Sorry about that. But what a run for Adrian Martinez. It's another quarterback run. And Martinez able to get it inside the 5-yard line. Yeah, he is just insanely fast. So good as a runner. And now well over 100 yards rushing on the day. Actually may have more rushing yards than passing yards after that one. Curtis Johnson talking to the refs about something. And Curtis Johnson going to challenge this. He thinks he saw a hold there. They're going to go to the replay here. Johnson challenges this, looking for a hold. He says 95 of the Roughnecks just got thrown to the ground. Oh, yeah, I can see that. That might be a hold. It would be on the Stallions' left guard. It would be 77 of the Stallions. Let's see. Oh, wow. Dean Blandino says there's not enough to overturn that one. He says they're spinning each other, so challenge unsuccessful. The coach is challenging. He's probably just mad. He'll probably get it, but the refs call this week very loosely. Yeah, I like how they're not, like, extremely tight on the penalties. I think that's better for the game. I mean, could they miss a call like that? Yes, but I also like how they have to challenge that. If coach thinks they missed the call, they can challenge it like that. But I mean, yeah, I think that challenge was mainly just to wipe off the big play, even though it ends up being unsuccessful. First and goal from the 6. Martinez will hand off to person gonna break a tackle and gonna try to bounce to the outside. He is way beyond the line or behind the line of scrimmage. And person gonna lose quite a few on that play, which will be the final of the third quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Stallions up 29-9, looking to potentially extend that lead with the ball in the red zone. And having a second goal here. It is going to be a second and goal from, hold on, why is this play-by-play not updated? Hold on. That's so annoying. Why is this not updated? It won't show me the exact spot of the ball. According to this scoreboard, there's still 2:49 left in the third quarter. The second and 5 for the Stallions, but obviously that's not correct. Alright, never mind for that. Update on the other game, that's still tied at 15. They're 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brahma's held scoreless so far in the second quarter. Sorry, in the second half. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial at the start of the fourth quarter. Stallions lead this one 29-9, looking to potentially extend their lead even further. I want the Renegades to get the dub to lower the Brahmas record. Looks like they might. I mean, tied at 15 right now, still plenty of time in that game, 13 minutes, but possibility. Are you a Renegades fan or just hoping to get the win? So here is a second goal, 15 minutes left. Martinez throws towards the end zone. That is, oh, incomplete. I thought he caught that for a second. Marvin Williams unable to haul that one in. Brings up a third and goal. Third and goal. Martinez throwing quickly knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Sternberger. And a nice stand there by the Houston defense. Once the Stallions got to the 6-yard line, not allowing them anything more. You're a Battlehawks fan. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see why you want the Brahmas to lose now. As currently tied. Houston linebackers stout against a straight run play. Yeah, they're good, especially Reuben Foster, the former first-round pick. Obviously, they haven't defended the run super well today, but overall, they have a good run defense. I think the second best in the league, allowing like 70 yards a game. I saw it before. I don't remember the exact stat now. Let me see if I can find that exact stat. I know exactly how to find it. Hold on 1 second. Let me look for it. Yeah, the Roughnecks actually with the second best rush defense coming into this game, allowing just 70 rushing yards a game. Next week, Birmingham Battlehawks going to be a big game. That's next week? I thought. Really? I can't believe we're already at week 5. That's insane. I feel like the season just started. Brahmas take the lead on the Renegades, now 22-15. Battlehawk Stallions actually 2 weeks from now. That's week 7. Next week, the Stallions play the Showboats, and the Roughnecks play the Battlehawks. It was my mistake. It's all good. I hope it's a close one and not a blowout next week. With the Battlehawks and Roughnecks, I assume you mean. Yeah, definitely could be a blowout. But could be a close game. Obviously, this one's been a blowout, 32-9. Hey, what happened? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I refreshed the page to try to get an update of the stats, and now it turned the game off and just shows me the stadium. Really? Hold on 1 second. Let me try to fix this. Really? This is being really annoying. The other game will play without a problem, but for some reason I can't get this game back on. Arg. Oh, well, here we go, here we go. Alright, 2nd and 8. Sorry, missed the first play of this drive. Senate looks to throw. Underneath, caught by Hall for a pickup of 7, maybe got an 8th yard, enough for a first down. Um, Battlehawks still gonna win, I have faith. If they don't win, the Stallions most likely winning the championship. I think that's the championship game we're gonna get. Battlehawks Stallions. Should be a good one. That was not only my preseason championship prediction, but they have definitely looked like the two best teams. Here is Pledger straight ahead on the carry. And ends up with a solid pickup. Injured player down for the Roughnecks. Birmingham will play the Battlehawks in the playoffs, I'm sure. Yeah, me too. I think that's gonna be the championship matchup. I don't think Martinez is thrilled about the cameras in his face. I don't know. I didn't see his expression. I mean, I love the UFL, but I feel like if you're a player, that is one thing that could get a little annoying. You're trying to focus on the game, and you've got either a reporter trying to interview you or a camera in your face when you're trying to focus on the game 24/7. That's the one thing that I feel it could get a little annoying if you're a player. Even though, I mean, I love the UFL. I mean, I really like that aspect of it, but other games still 22-15. Might actually switch to watching that game if this game continues to be a blowout. Obviously, it's still time in that game and this game, but I might switch to watching that game for the last few minutes if the Roughnecks don't do anything on this drive, just to see the finish of a more interesting game compared to the game we already know how it's going to end. they're back from commercial following the injury. Sinnott looks to throw. Sinnott gonna roll to his left, escaping rush off his back foot. He's gonna launch one downfield that is incomplete. Flag comes in. Mark Gilbert gonna get called for pass interference. Anthony Ratliff Williams, the intended target, down the field. And looks like we're gonna get a pass interference call. Ref forgot to turn his mic on. Now he does. Mark Gilbert called for interference. Yeah, that's definitely interference. He gets there way early and impacts his ability to catch the ball. Each team with 4 penalties. Stallions with 45 penalty yards. Roughnecks with 30. First and 10 from the 30. Sinnott throwing quickly. That is caught by Ratliff Williams. And he's going to get taken down after a of 10. They're going to give him 11 for another Roughneck first down. I think Houston is done. Surely Martinez won't play another drive. It's interesting what they would do with Martinez in this situation, because it's not like they're putting in their backup quarterback. If they were to put in Corral, they're taking out their starter just to put in likely what's going to be next week's starter. So, I'm not sure what they would do there. I remember in the Showboats game that was also a blowout, they kept Martinez in even at the very end. Here we got another flag on the play, as the pass, again intended for Ratliff Williams, is incomplete. We got defensive holding, this time, again on Mark Gilbert. So first and 10, 11 minutes to go. Sinnott looks to throw to the outside, that is caught by Mark Thompson. And Thompson, or sorry, that's TJ Pledger. 8 and 5 looks so similar on that jersey. I don't know why, I just have a hard time telling them apart. This may be the most flags I've ever seen in a UFL game. I feel like there hasn't been a ton of flags. I think it's 9 combined, maybe 10 at this point. Yeah, I guess it could be the case. Not really a ton of penalties called. Sinnott over the middle. That is caught. Wait, is that caught? The ball came out, but they may say that's a catch and a fumble. Not really sure. Let's see. Justin Hall was the target. Nah, I really don't think you can say he ever had complete control of that. To me, that's incomplete. I don't think he ever got complete control of that ball. Third and 7. They do rule an incomplete pass. $9:15 to go. Third and 7 here for the Roughnecks. They're 5 of 12 on third down today. Empty backfield for Sinnott, who'll look to throw. Sinnott pressured. Going to spin away from it, then just throw it away. And that will bring up 4th and 7. Obviously, you'd imagine they're going to go for it here Nothing to lose at this point. Uh, that D-line pressures the quarterback almost every play. Yeah, the Stallions' defensive line is just that good. Consistent pressure. Brahmas extend the lead. It is now 25-15 with 6:17 to go there. 4th and 7. Sinnott in shotgun. Back line to his left. 4th and 7. They're going to go for 1 of 2 on 4th down conversions. I believe that's this season. Here comes a blitz. Sinnott gets it out. Short. No good. Or short, and that's a turnover on downs. Justin Hall made the catch. Comes up about a yard short. Had to get inside the 4. He got down to the 5. Chavez made a good call. Yeah, I like the pressure in that situation. The Roughnecks actually almost converted there. Stallions, good job rallying to the football and tackling them short of the sticks. All right, now you have to decide which game to finish with. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. It's 6:15 to go in one, 8.5 to go in the other. One game is a 10-point. The other is what 23-point game. Brahmas lead 25-15, 6:17 to go. Stallions lead 32-9, 8:35 to go. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with this game for maybe a minute or so. Maybe not. Next, I'm gonna switch to the other game. I've made up my mind. Yeah, I still have made up my mind. I wish there was a way to have them like both up side by side. Yeah, Arlington's down by 10 now. Oh, they've got the ball. All right, I'm gonna stick with the Stallions Roughnecks for probably they get to like until the other game gets to 5 minutes. Martinez off play action rolls to his right. That is incomplete. Tip looking for Amari Rogers. 8:25 to go. Second and 10. Martinez looks to throw again. Here's a designed run, actually. Martinez going to slide, not take a hit. After a gain of 7. Good awareness there by Martinez, knowing he doesn't need to take a hit. Up by 23 with just like 8 minutes left. Renegades with the ball in midfield with about 5:15 left, down by 10. So here is a 3rd and 4 for the Stallions. Martinez in shotgun. A look to throw. Martinez throws quickly, gets it out. Oh, it's dropped by Deion Kane. That was a sure first down. If he's able to hold on. Houston hasn't had an answer for the Martinez runs all day. Yeah, he's ran for, what, 150 yards at this point? 137. He's actually almost ran for the same amount of yards he's thrown for. Thrown for 144. Sorry, 141. His rush for 137. The Stallions going to punt. And I'm actually going to go switch over to the Renegades and the Brahmas now. Watch the end of that game. This Stallions Brahmas. Why do I keep confusing these teams? Stallions Roughnecks, clearly a blowout. But the Roughnecks and what am I saying? Stallions Brahmas. I did it again. The Stallions and Roughnecks is a blowout. That game's over, so I'm going to switch and watch the Brahmas and Renegades here for the final 3:47. And then maybe go back to the other game if there's still time. So 3:47 left. Arlington with 2 timeouts. San Antonio with 3 timeouts. Brahmas up 25-15 on their own 15-yard line. Stevenson in motion. Dormady will hand off to Ellison running left. He's got a first down. Ellison breaking tackles to the 31. Another first down for the Brahmas. Morgan Ellison, 6 carries, 78 yards. They go back to the ground with Ellison, and he's going to spin away from a defender for a gain of 8 on the play. Who do I want to win, the Brahmas and Renegades? I really didn't have a preference. Ellison looks hurt after that play. Not what you want to see. Yeah, don't really have a preference for the Brahmas Renegades. I mean, I picked the Brahmas to get the win, but don't really have a preference one way or another. I guess if I had to pick, I'd say the Brahmas, but it really doesn't make a huge difference to me. Here's another run, this time with Lovett. He's going to break a tackle, another first down across midfield to the 49. And that might bring us to 2-minute warning. 2:09 left. Clock is stopped, though. How about you? Who do you want to win this game? The Renegades, Brahmas. With 2:09 left, the Renegades called their second timeout. The Renegades now with 1 timeout remaining. Brahmas with all 3 left. First and 10 from midfield. Dormady in shotgun. Lovett the back one to his right. They will keep it on the ground. Lovett looks for space. Not going to find much space this run. just about a yard, maybe two. Texas has three UFL teams: Houston, Arlington, and San Antonio. UFL betting on that state. You probably wanted San Antonio, but sort of indifferent. By the way, Renegades with their final timeout here. Stops the clock. 2:03 left. But yeah, the UFL kept the three Texas teams from the XFL. It's surprising to see them have three of the four, or have three of the 8 teams in Texas, but I mean, Houston's a big market. Arlington, I don't love it's not really like the biggest city. And then San Antonio, I understand. They also don't have a football team, but it is interesting to see 3 teams from one state. Dormady throws it back shoulder towards the sideline. That is, oh, is that picked? That's picked off. Wow, that is huge. It deflects in the air and gets intercepted. That is massive. That is, wow. That ends up being the 3rd pick of the game for Quentin Dormady. Dormady looking for a back shoulder throw to Jonte Kirkland. It pops up in the air, and it's then picked off. He clearly gets the feet in bounds. Wow, that is huge. Renegades not done yet. Trailing by 10, minute 53 to go, but with the ball after the 3rd interception thrown by Quentin Dormady, although you can't really put that one on him. Birmingham made an interception in the end zone to keep Houston from scoring. Oh, thanks for the update. Yeah, I just switched back to this just to see the score as the other game at commercial. I see the score the same, but I did not know of the pick, so thanks for letting me know. I think there's only one more time this season where we have 2 games on at once, and I think that's week 9. Let me check the schedule real quick. How many minutes left? The Stallions and Roughnecks are at the 2-minute warning. But I've actually switched to watching the Brahmas and Renegades right now because that game, a close game, whereas the Stallions up in the Roughnecks by 23. Your game much better off at this point. They're probably better at this point. The Birmingham game going to end quietly. 32-9. Your score prediction wasn't too far off. Yeah, I guess so. I don't even remember what my updated score prediction was. What did I say? Oh, I said like 38-15. Yeah, that was a 38-15, I think. So, yeah, not too far off. But here are the Brahmas up by 10, minute 53 to go. Brahmas with all 3 timeouts remaining. And Renegades with no timeouts left. I said 38-17. Might be the case. I can't really remember. I know I said 30, somewhere in the high 30s to a little under 20. First and 10 for the Renegades at their own 25. Perez will look to throw. Perez underneath. That is caught by Brown. And Letty Brown will gain 9. Was 15. Okay. Second and 1. Perez in shotgun. Perez to the outside. That is caught. No, incomplete. Almost picked, actually. Sal Canelo, the intended target. Brings up a 3rd and 1. Renegades have to move fast. They got no timeouts left. A minute 31 left in the game. Canelo got hands on that, unable to haul it in. So 3rd and 1 for the Renegades. Remember, his clock temporarily stops on first downs inside of 2 minutes. Here's a drop. Oh, he's short. He did not get it. The clock now runs. They got to go quickly. That's a big tackle for loss. 4th and 1. Game on the line right here. Got to have this. And now we have a timeout called prior to this 4th and 1 play. Brahmas want to talk it over. So 4th and 1 for the Renegades. A minute 11 to go. They have to move faster than they are. They're not moving with a very good pace right now. Fourth and 1, minute 11 to go. Renegades have to get this. Perez looks to throw, sidesteps the rush, and a roll to his left. Perez on the run, throws downfield, caught. Deontay Burnett takes out some guy in the Renegade sideline as he gets tackled. Hopefully that guy's okay. But a minute 3 to go. Renegades at least with some hope for the moment. 58 seconds to go. They gotta move a lot faster. Perez looking, directing traffic, throwing to the sideline, caught by Letty Brown for a gain of about 6. Out of bounds, stops the clock with 49 seconds to go. Second and 5. 49 seconds left. 10-point game. Renegades cannot stop the clock unless they get out of bounds. Perez throwing quickly, that is dropped by Canelo. Second time he's got hands on a pass this drive, but unable to hold in. Birmingham game over. Your Fox network may switch over to this game. Okay. I will update this real quick. That would be smart for Fox to do that. Switch over to the game that's still going. Perez is pressured, floats one downfield, incomplete. Brings up 4th and 5. Again, Renegades have to have this. have to get to the Brahmas 47. Perez in shotgun with the back line to his right. Oh, they get it for free. The Brahmas come off sides. That's going to give him 5 yards and a first down. Wow, the Renegades caught a lucky break there. Free 5 yards. Converts fourth down for free. So now 41 seconds left. Renegades down by 10. Perez in shotgun. Why are you running the ball? Why are they running the ball? That's the dumbest play call I've literally ever seen. At 30 seconds left, running clock. Perez looks to throw to the outside. Canelo for a gain of a yard. Alright, what are we doing? They need big plays. Definitely no running the ball up the middle, and no 1 yard passes. Renegades need maybe 15 to 20 yard plays, especially with only 20 seconds left. From the 43, Perez in shotgun on 2nd and 9. 23 seconds left. Perez looks to throw. Here's another 8 yard play. He's going to get taken down inbounds. Clock will temporarily stop. Javonta Payton with the catch, gain of about 11. Perez in shotgun. 13 seconds left. You got to go to the end zone here. And instead he's going to check it down, inbounds. And he fumbled the ball. So what are the Renegades doing? I can see why they're 0-5. That might be the worst game management I have ever seen to end a game. That is horrible. Like, what are they even doing? That's clearly a fumble. I mean, that is just terrible. Like, what are the Renegades even doing? Bad coaching is why teams lose. Yeah, definitely is. Martinez, 138 rushing yards on 9 carries. That will drive defensive coordinators insane. Yeah, it sure will. Rushing quarterbacks are like a nightmare for defensive coordinators. But the Brahmas are going to hang on to win. They win this one 25-15. Renegades fall to 0-5 after some of the worst game management I've ever seen to end a game. Your reaction's funny. It reminds you of yourself. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what that was. But both games are now over. Renegades fall to 0-5. Brahmas up to 4-1. Brahmas win 25-15. Stallions win 32-9. Stallions remain undefeated. Roughnecks fall to 1-4. Brahmas 4-1. Renegades 0-5. But I mean, that was just a terrible sequence to end the game for the Renegades. You would think they have a chance because they got the pick, and there was like a minute 50 at that point. I think there was a minute 53. I'm gonna pull up the play-by-play. Yeah, they have a minute 53. And their longest play, that entire drive, is a gain of 9 yards. Sorry, 11. They had an 11-yard catch and run. I mean, that was just terrible game management at the end. It had no sense of urgency at all. Can you imagine how those players feel? I bet that locker room is frustrated. Yeah, they probably are. I mean, can't imagine. Can't imagine being 0-5 is very fun. Sure, there's lots of frustration in the locker room. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, that's what I was gonna check. I was gonna check the schedule next week. I think I might be streaming. I know there's no night game next week, but I might try to stream a different game. Not sure yet. I'll let you guys know in my predictions video for next week. That'll be out next Thursday or Friday. What the plan is for a stream next week. I had fun. You're out. Have a good one. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And have a good rest of your day. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss any other upcoming streams or upcoming videos. I do my best to post as often as possible. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video.